Are you looking for that amazing home in Richmond but haven't found it yet? We are in Austin Point here, located in Richmond, Texas, and we have an amazing home we're going to show you today. This is the Perry model home. It's a 60-foot product. We're going to show you how amazing this house is. We're going to tell you a little bit more about Austin Point and what's happening here in the Richmond area. I know you're going to love it, so stay tuned to the very end. We're going to tell you about a huge offer they've got going on a select few homes. So welcome in. This is the 3593 square foot. So 3593W is the exact name on this here. Now they've done some modifications on this house here. They've added a media room, which makes this almost 3,800 square feet. It's absolutely beautiful. We're going to take you on in, and I know you're going to love this. So the first thing that you're going to notice as soon as you walk into this house is going to be just how spacious it is, and how the ceilings, how high they are, which make this plan feel huge. So as you walk in, let me just go and turn this around. So this is how you're greeted. So you've got that curved staircase, which is absolutely beautiful, and you've got the rotunda at the very top, but you're greeted with an office space here to the left. Now, of course, this could change depending on how the swing of your house, but you've got some really amazing, huge windows here that let in so much natural light to come in. And again, as we talked about, a lot of these homes here, especially when you look at this type of wall, tend to be upgrades they've done specifically to the model home. Same thing with the wallpaper, but these are easily things that you could do. Now let's go and flip this around. And opposite side of that, you have the dining room. So again, you see how beautiful this room really is. Of course, they have the professional stylists come in to do this. But again, you see how much natural light you get coming in. And that throughout all of these homes really enhances this house. And you see how large it makes it feel. It's even more so when you come into the house. So let's go ahead further in. We're going to take a look at all the different unique aspects this house gives you. We'll talk a little about Austin Point and some of the things that you need to know if you are considering moving here to Austin Point. Now here we are as you walk into the living room, and you can see just how high these ceilings are. I've got to imagine these are probably going to be right at 20 feet, if not higher, maybe 21, 22. But this is going to open up into the kitchen as well. So you do see in the distance there, you do have a breakfast nook. So that's a second eating area. And of course, we showed you the formal dining in the entrance. Now, as we take a look at this kitchen, now this is absolutely beautiful. I love the way that they just styled this. You can see it goes deep way back there. Now that's going to be your butler pantry. We'll take a look at that. But I want to point out just how beautiful this piece of countertop is. This is quartz that they've done. As I always talk about, you see the different veins that come here. Looks absolutely beautiful. Now you do have options here. You could do the waterfall finish, if you will. That always looks just very nice, elegant, clean lines, which is beautiful. But you can just see how this opens up to the living room. Again, those windows bring in so much natural light. That's just one of my favorite features of this house. But now we're going to go talk about a little bit more about this kitchen and just how awesome it is. So I want to start off talking about just one of the main rooms of the house. And you're going to think I'm crazy for saying this, but it's the pantry. When you're in a house this large, you probably are going to have several people in here, 3, 4, 5 people, if not more. And so you need to have a great space for all your food to go in, your appliances, things like that. This is amazing. This is huge. Now this is the pantry here. You can see just how wide this is. Actually, you're probably going to get a better view once you get into the house, the physical house. But I love this top shelf because you're always going to have that KitchenAid. You're going to have an Instapot. You're going to have a lot of different things here that could go right there. And it's absolutely perfect here. But you get plenty of space here, especially if you needed to throw, let's say, just like we have got dog food and stuff like that. Maybe you can put it under that it's not taking up all the space for the food, but you get plenty of space coming in. Now this does open up to the dining room, which we saw earlier in the video. And here you can just see how beautiful this butler pantry is. As you can see, you do have the glass cabinet doors here. Now this is going to be an upgrade on that if you go with the glass doors here. But absolutely beautiful what they did here. You have the two-tone paint. So this is going to be a light gray, and this goes extremely well because you've got the gold hardware here. So it goes extremely well with the veins in the quartz. So perfect, perfect styling here. I absolutely love what they do. As again, Perry does some of the best work when it comes to their design. Here we go, also taking a look at, you've got the built-in microwave and double oven in this model home here. And it's, again, absolutely beautiful. These are GE appliances there. And you can just see how large this kitchen really is. And you just get so much cabinetry here. It's really, you never run out of space. And when you do, you give me a call so we can be at another house. Here you're going to have additional cabinets on this side as well. So those things that you're only using once, twice a year, your serving dish for your turkey on Thanksgiving or Christmas is a great spot to put those there, right there. Again, let me tell you, one of my most favorite features of this house is going to be this natural light. You see how it just goes over nearly 2 full walls here, and of course all the way up as well. So absolutely beautiful with their style and design. Hey, I'm Norbert Rivera, your real estate expert here in Fort Bend County, Austin Point, and everything around. We have helped hundreds of families find their perfect home, and we're here to help you out as well. We want to make sure you know all the local information that you need to know to make that perfect decision for your family. Let us know what we can help you out with, and we're going to get you all that information right away. Remember, stay tuned to the end of this video. We're going to show you some really great offers that they're offering here at Perry. And so again, as we talked about, we just mentioned the natural light coming in, but now we're going to go take a look. This is going to be the second of the bedrooms that is down. If you remember, at the very front, we had an office and we also had the dining room. Here you're going to have 2 bedrooms down in this particular plan. So great size. It's actually fairly deep, a lot deeper than what you may be expecting here. It's going to have to be the full suite. So you do have the closet area right in this area here. Great deep closet as well. And then as you're coming in here, close this door, and you have a full bath. Again, I love this, the coloration they did here, really nice, soft. You have more of a sage color there. And of course, you've got your quartz countertop. I really love the flooring that they did in here. It just shows you the different versatility that they can do when doing their selections and designs here. And you can do these at the design center as well. So now let's go take a look at probably one of the more exciting rooms in all of Austin Point, when that's going to be this master bedroom here. And it's going to be pretty cool. So we're going to show you everything. All right, so I do like how this is a hallway off of the living room. So you don't have people that are sitting in your living room, your guests, they can see your entire bedroom. And just take a look at this, just how large this is. Absolutely beautiful, the natural light coming in here. The way that they've done, again, just the styling there, you see the 2 windows there. But even the wallpaper, this is not your 1970s, 1980s wallpaper that you're used to. The different design, and then some homes you're seeing different textures coming in, which is beautiful. You just see, again, you have your king size bed coming in here. Just even the amount of space you have here to put 2 seats here, and even a sitting table, and you still have plenty of space here. The ceiling height as well is impressive. So that's going to be one of the best points of this house. You're not going to feel cramped in this bedroom. You've got more than enough space. And even off to the sides here, you got the nightstands on both sides, and you have plenty of space for that. And of course, then you get into the master bathroom. Just so beautiful with what they've done here. You have your standalone bathtub right here, which is absolutely stunning. Then you're going to turn around to your double vanity here, open up to the bedroom there, and again your second vanity here. So many beautiful aspects about this. You do have a his and hers closet as well. Coming in here, you have so much space coming in, so you've got to take a look at what this has to offer you, and we'll take a look at the other closet as well. So guys, I think this is going to be our closet, unless we're thrown into the other bedroom. Now you can see how deep this shower is, really nice space. You got the mud set floor there, small bench there. And you do get a window here, which is great, obviously frosted, but great to bring in the natural light. And again, just you see the different design touches here with the gold finishes here. And of course, even on that bathtub that we saw earlier, really beautiful in how they did that. So incredible. Now, we told you this was a beautiful house, but guess what? There's still the second story left that we have to go take a look at this. But let me tell you a little bit about what's happening in Austin Point. And this is something we've talked about quite a bit. If you've seen our other videos, and if you have, go back and see just some of the different stuff that we're talking about. 4,700 acres is what Austin Point is. 1,000 acres of that is going to be some type of green space, lakes, trails, parks, things like that for the residents to enjoy. There's also going to be, you're going to have a lot of commercial development coming in here, office space. You may even have different types of housing, maybe some type of residential apartments in other phases. But around here, this is all going to be just single family homes. Restaurants, shops, and dining is all going to be in this area here. So great, great things coming in if you're a resident of here in Austin Point. And if you're not, it's just a quick, short drive. Now you're going to ask, where is Austin Point located? That's a great question. It's located in Richmond, Texas, which of course is only about 30 minutes away from Houston. And this is going to be probably about, I'd say 10 to 12 minutes away from Sugar Land. So everything's going to be super, super close and convenient. Now, what about schools? With this many homes coming in, I have no doubt that they're going to have their own high school, junior high, middle school, all that coming in at some point. We do, from what I've been able to see, we do know that the elementary is set for phase 2, which will be starting breaking ground either late this year or early next. All right, now we're getting upstairs and we've got some decisions to make. Do we go right or do we go left? Let's go with option number 3 and let's take a look at just how beautiful. Again, I've always loved these shots that we see here. You see the living room, how large this is, how it opens up into the kitchen. So absolutely beautiful with what they have here. And of course, if you wanted and you're building this, you could have a fireplace go all the way up to the very top. So beautiful home out here. Let's go take a look at this and we're gonna end up on some really awesome shots. You're gonna have 2 bedrooms this way and you've got some good space between here and here. So if you've got kids and you don't want them bothering each other, making noise, this is a good spot to have them sleeping. So really nice space, use of space here. Again, you've got great windows here and on this side as well. Now, almost every single one of these bedrooms has its own bed bathroom. So that's a great choice for you. This is the one that is going to be shared. The other is going to have its own. But you see, you've got the walkthrough on the Jack and Jill. You've got the quartz countertop right here. Of course, the mirror. And again, you still have the gray cabinets up here. Taking a look at the shower as well. Beautiful how they've done this, and just I love how it's just a walkthrough, so easy just to get through. Flows really, really nicely here. Again, you got the quartz countertop here and the gray cabinets. Now again, now we are in the other bathroom or the other bedroom that we saw when you walked up here. Now this is a little bit tighter. And a lot of that has to do with the fact you've got larger furniture here. As a tip for styling, get a lot of low profile furniture. If you've got your house and you want to find more space, get some of the low profile furniture and that'll really help out some of the space issues. Now let's go ahead and jet across. You saw earlier this was the living room. Now this is going to be your entrance. So again, just love these floors. I actually love that chandelier as well. So you still have the gold chandelier. We're going to come across, as I mentioned, this is a 5-bedroom home. So we're going to go take a look over here. So this is going to be accessible to the guest up here. Coming down, you see the octagon on the wall. Just absolutely beautiful. Different quartz countertop. If you notice, these are different quartz countertops into all the different secondary bathrooms, just to give you an idea of what they can do. And of course, this flooring. And again, this is a textured flooring, so it looks really good here. It gives it another little dimension as well. Now, as you walk in, another great size bedroom, great natural light coming in off this one here, and just gives you a great opportunity to see this. I even love a little bit of an architecture change here. You got a little bit of a curved wall here. This is part coming off of the rotunda from where that curved staircase come in. So really nice use of space on that, and it looks amazing. And we're gonna go and finish this house up with an amazing game room right here. You can take a look just how large this is. This is a full-size pool table here, and so you can see, just imagine how much space you have, considering we see how much space you have on this side, and of course over here. Enough space to have the bench seat right here in front of the windows, and just as much space over here as well. Now this is an access to the attic upstairs, so if you need to get that, you do have that as a panel. Here we've got the double doors which go into this media room. Again, I love the size of this media room. You can see how large this sofa is, and you got plenty of space. You could even throw in a couple of seats, do almost like theater seating if you wanted to. Easily could be done. We see the decorative ceiling pattern here with the tray ceiling. It's hard to see with this lights, but you do have little connections to already if you want to do surround sound. But just such an amazing use of space here with this theater room. These all show different things that you could do with this particular house. Now, Austin Point is one of those amazing subdivisions that's going to have so much that's going to be able to offer you. They've got tons of builders. They've actually going to have, I believe it's going to be 9 different builders. You're going to have a couple of different sections. So Pantry does not only offer the 60-foot section, they also offer a 40-foot section. So if you're saying, hey, this is maybe a little bit too big for us, we don't need that much space, do not worry. They've got a 40-foot section right over here, and the home looks just as great. So many great qualities about that. Now I'm going to try to go down these steps filming this, so hopefully I don't fall down. But as you go take a look, Austin Point's big mission is community. Now, what they're trying to do is they want to go ahead and bring in different aspects, bring the neighbors together. Right off in the distance, and we're going to go out front here, and we're going to show you 1824. 1824 is the neighborhood coffee shop. So when you say, hey, let's go over to the coffee shop, it is right here in the neighborhood. You don't have to go somewhere else. Now that is 1824. That's the neighborhood coffee shop right there. And they've got a great playground in the back. And you can see that right over there. A little tough to see, but you've got the playground and coffee shop right there. They're also going to be offering some great parks around the area. It's things that you've got to come in, take a look, and see how awesome they are, just to be able to come out. If you want to go out for a walk, a stroll in the evening, it's a perfect opportunity to do that. So there's so many great things that Austin Point offers, and you want to make sure you can get in here. Now this is the very first phase. They've got quite a bit left to go. So the benefits to that are that if you're going to be coming in buying right now, you're going to have another 15 to 20 years worth of your builders here increasing the price, right? Because you're going to come in here, buy this, let's say you're going to be buying this at $650. All of a sudden, that home in 5-10 years could potentially be $750, close to $800,000, right? We can't predict the future, but just based on what we've seen in the past and what other homes are doing, that's a very good possibility. Now, let's also talk about, if you're looking to be here for, let's say, 3 to 4 years, 5, and you're going to want to head and buy and then sell, this may not be the subdivision for you. Part of my goal is to make sure you have the right information so you can get in, bring your family, and you're not going to be regretting this if in 6 years you're trying to sell, but the builder's still here selling the same plan for less than what you are, right? That's what we're seeing happening right now. So it's a very real possibility you've got to be prepared for. So many great things coming out here to Austin Point. There's, like I said, there's about 9 other builders as well. So give us a call. We want to make sure you've got all the right information so you can find the right home for you and your family. Hey everybody, we hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to our other videos. So we're going to be showing more great model homes and talking about Richmond, Rosenberg, Fort Bend County, Fulshire, Katy, you name it. We've got them all coming to you. Everybody, y'all take care. We'll see you on the next one.